Howdy partners. Hey guys, what's up? It's Nikki. Today I'm going to do for you my Q&A on how I lost all that weight. Yes, that display picture was a picture of me and Shayla when I went to go see her in her meet and greet July 2016. That belly, what was I doing? Like, was that even cool? Like, why did I think this was a nice picture? And I actually posted a picture just like this on my Instagram. I mean, it was so embarrassing, like meeting my makeup idol and looking a complete hot ass mess. But anyway, it's not about me today, it's about you guys and your questions. Thank you guys so much for asking me questions. I was really scared no one was gonna ask me anything. So I'm happy you guys did. So without further ado, let's get right into it because it's going to be quite long, and if it's too long I'm going to split into a part 2. And I have currently lost 32 pounds whilst I'm recording this video now. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first question was by Lupita. She asks, what did you change in your everyday diet? By the way, you look bomb as fuck. You did before, but now you look healthier and happier, I guess. Keep going, girl, you're killing it. So what did I change in my everyday diet? So before I started going on a weight loss journey, I was actually eating, I think this is the reason why I was able to lose weight quite quickly, because I used to have literally KFC on Monday, McDonald's on Tuesday, Chinese on Wednesday, Indian on Friday, maybe mom's home cooked meals on a Saturday, my mom's home cooked meal on a Sunday, and that was it. And I'll do the same thing over and over again. I might have 2 takeaways on one day, even maybe even McDonald's and at lunchtime, and then for dinner I have pizza. So I don't know if I've actually got a big a fast metabolism, because I was eating so much junk food that I was bound to put on weight. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're eating junk food twice a day, you're gonna put on weight. So I feel like I should have been a lot bigger than I was, but I think I was pretty big anyway. So yeah, so all I changed was I changed my portion sizes, and I changed the kind of meals I had. So instead of having a meal that, you know, was around 800 calories, 800 to 1,000 calories, which is what I was doing, lunch was 800 to 1,000 calories and dinner was 800 to 1,000 calories. I just reduced that and made sure all my meals were under 400 calories. So if I had breakfast, under 400. If I had lunch, under 400. If I had dinner, it will always be under 400, and that's what I changed. Abby McLeod said, how I go on holiday in 9 weeks and need to lose weight. Everything I've tried has not worked. What's your tips and tricks? So to make this answer really quick, just look at my first 2 videos. I tell you how I lost 14 pounds in a month, and I tell you how I lost 24 pounds in 2 months. If you want to lose 24 pounds in 2 months, or at least attempt, watch those 2 videos, and then you can follow what I did in those videos, and then hopefully you'll be looking great for your holiday. I hope you look really nice. This feels really weird. Normally I have 2 hands, so anyways. So yeah, so Abby McLeod, watch those 2 videos, and I got all the tips there, and everyone else should as well if you've not already watched them. Miss Cassie XO said, congratulations, happy for you, thank you so much. Tisha said, what exercises did you do? You look great, by the way. So I didn't do exercise until the 2nd month, because as we all know, losing weight is 80% diet and 20% exercise. So I wanted to shift the pounds through diet first, and then afterwards I could work on the exercise, which would really combat more pounds. Do you know what I mean? Rather than combine them both, I thought, let me do the food thing first, and then once I see a slight plateau, I can start the exercise to really get things revving and pushing again. So yeah, so now I do cardio. I do cardio for 14 minutes in the gym, and I say 14 minutes because that's how long it takes me to burn 500 calories. But when I first started, I was only doing 400 calories, and now I'm doing 500 calories, and that's because I hit a plateau. So I start doing an extra 100 calories, which equals an extra 600 calories a week, because I go gym 6 days a week. So now I burn extra 600 calories a week just to knock that plateau out the park, if you know what I mean. Wendy Teresa had a few questions. She said, how many calories did you eat a day? What exercise did you do the most? Could you do what in a day? Could you do a what you eat in a day video? Did you ever binge, and if so, how did you deal with it? What would you say your main factor for weight loss? Could you please explain intermittent fasting? So she has a lot of questions, so I'm going to try and answer them all. How many calories do I eat a day? I eat 1,200 to 1,400, and no, I'm not starving myself, because that's perfect for my body. I'm not hungry. After that, I pace myself. On a most day, I eat 1,400, and that means that my dinner can be, my breakfast is at 400, lunch 400, dinner 400. If I did it like that, that's 1,200, and then I leave about 200 calories for snacks. Sometimes I go over that, but roughly I try and keep within 1,200 to 1,400. I'm 5'4", so it's fine for me to be eating that, and I don't care what diet guidelines tell you. You eat to what you can afford to eat, and I can afford to eat 1,400 calories and not feel hungry. So I do that because, as I said, it's a lifestyle change, and I would never do anything that I couldn't maintain because I wouldn't want to put all that weight back on. So right now I can maintain 1,200 to 1,400, and my maintenance is much higher than that. I think I can eat more calories than that, but whilst I'm losing weight, you need to be in a deficit. So I am in a deficit right now, but as soon as I got to my goal, which I'm nearly there, once I get to my goal, then I can increase my calories maybe to 1,600, continue my exercise, and I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine. Or 1,800, continue my exercise, etc, etc. But whilst you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a calorific deficit, otherwise you're just not going to lose weight. It's science, that's how it works. So please don't give me any bullshit in the comments about you're under eating, because for my body and for my appetite, I'm not. I would never go to bed hungry. I'm absolutely fine. What exercise did you do the most? I did cardio. I do a lot of cardio, and I do about literally 8 minutes of weightlifting, but I'll get to that question soon because I think it's coming up. Did you ever binge, and if so, how did you deal with it? So I had a massive binge 2 weeks ago. So I allow myself one treat day. I call it a treat day. I don't like to call it a cheat day because I think it's got such a negative connotation. So I call it a treat day, and I basically had Five Guys with my little sister on a Friday. And then for dinner we had Nando's, but I couldn't finish my Nando's, which was really annoying because my appetite has decreased so much. All I could have was Five Guys for the whole day, and I was full. I couldn't eat anything else. So I was really angry because I really wanted Pizza Hut as well. I know how I was going to fit it all in, but I really was craving Pizza Hut, so I don't know why I got Nando's, but it's because I was so full from the Five Guys. I couldn't fit in Pizza Hut later on, but we had a little bit of Nando's, and I just ate literally like 3 chips, and I was so full because my stomach has shrunk so much because I eat so little. So I had Five Guys for the whole day, and that was it, which is like 1,400 calories for like a whole Five Guys meal. Anyway, I was really annoyed that I couldn't have Pizza Hut, so the next day I thought, fuck it, I'm ordering Pizza Hut. So I ordered Pizza Hut, and I got a large because they only do stuffed crust if you get a large, so I had to order a large. And obviously I ordered it in the afternoon so I could finish it throughout the day. So I had a quarter of the pizza in the afternoon, and then I had the other quarter for dinner, and then I couldn't finish it. So the next day on Sunday I had the other quarter for breakfast, and then I had the other quarter for dinner. So it took me 2 days to finish a whole pizza, and that's all I had for 2 days. But that was a massive binge because from Friday to Sunday I was eating junk food, and I put on like 5 pounds worth of water weight, but it went within like 2 days it went. But that was really scary. It's like, oh my god, I've ruined all my efforts. But you can't put on weight like that. Weight gain is doing things consistently, and weight loss is doing things consistently. So don't worry, you can't put on weight just from one crazy bingey weekend. So yeah, that was a massive binge, guys. Sorry if my throat's really dry, but my water's downstairs, so
yeah. Renee, can you get me my water, please? Can you have one as well? Can you get me my water from my bag, please? Please, Renee, please.
my main factor is, I would say, eating in a calorific deficit, and yeah, that's the main thing. I think that's the main thing. Eating as many calories as I do, I think, is the main reason why I've lost the weight that I have. Could you please explain intermittent fasting? I hope I spelled it right. Okay, so intermittent fasting is when you fast for a select period of time, so that can be from 14 to 16 hours. So that means that you might have your meal at 9 o'clock and then you don't eat again until 2 p.m. the next day. You've fasted for about, let's say, 16 hours, around 16 hours. That's intermittent fasting. Then you just have your lunch and then you have your dinner. That's intermittent fasting. I don't know the ins and ins of it, but you can always research it. But that's what I've been doing quite a lot. I've not been eating in the morning. I've been waiting all the way till 2 o'clock and then having my lunch and then have my dinner. That way you can fit in bigger meals as well. So if you want to have like an 800 calorie lunch and an 800 calorie dinner, you can fit all your calories in. So that means you can, so if you like big portions, it's good to intermittent fast because you'll feel like you're not having a smaller portion than you're used to, if you know what I mean. CC Mitchell said, do you ever get upset about weight and weight loss? Love you. I ever get upset, I get upset that I let myself go, and I get upset that I looked how I did a year ago or 3 months ago, and I was totally unaware and totally like oblivious to how big I'd gotten. Like literally 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, I was 10.5 stones. That's 147 pounds. So I was really small and I didn't even realise, and I put on so much weight in the last 2 years. So I was kind of like, I'm more upset at myself for letting myself get to that point and not realising that I need to stop. No one can motivate you to lose weight, only you can motivate yourself to lose weight. So no matter what people told me or what people said, you can only do it if you want to do it. No one else can tell you to do it. That's the annoying thing about weight loss. Like no one can motivate you to do it, only you can motivate yourself. So that's the only time I get upset, just looking at all the pictures and just looking at all the videos and just thinking, raw Nick, like how come you didn't realise all this time how big you'd gotten? Like that's not even cool, like that's not even cute. Like you really let yourself go, like you just didn't care. So that's the only time I really got upset about my weight, just about, you know, my past really. That's the only time I get upset. Apart from that, don't really get upset. It's a journey. I still love myself. I'm loving myself at each and every stage of my journey, and I always have loved myself, which is probably why it took so long for me to realise I need to shed some weight. Even when I saw that picture of me and Shayla, I didn't see the problem with it. I just thought like, oh, I should have sucked in a bit more. That's what I thought, seriously. Petite Jen says, what's your workout routine and could you suggest some healthy snacks? So my workout routine is I go to the gym, I do around 18 minutes on the treadmill, I do the highest incline which is 15, and then I do 6.1 speed, and that's for 18 minutes. That burns 250 calories, and then I go into a little stepping machine now and I burn 250 calories. I do that on level 6. By that time I'm completely drenched in sweat, so I know I've worked really hard and I've burnt off 500 calories. And then I go onto these weight machines and I do like 5 minutes of one that's like this. I can't remember what it's called. I'll try and find out the name and put it here. And then I do the one that opens up your legs, and I do the one that closes your legs. So yeah, and that's just to maintain my bum and my hips and my thighs, because I don't really want to lose those. So I thought that if I, you know, attract muscle to those areas, I won't lose that whilst I'm doing my cardio and losing weight that way. Me and my piano, she said something really sweet. I'm gonna just leave it there. Thank you, that was so sweet of you. That literally made me cry. Put that on my snap. That was so cute, so thank you for that. And she's also said, I want to know what your workout routine is and do you find it efficient, or are there things that can be better about it? So yeah, my workout routine is very efficient. I'm in the gym for no longer than literally 50 minutes, under an hour. I'm in, I'm out. When I hit a plateau, I'll probably have to be in there for a bit longer, but for now I'm in there for under an hour doing my workout. And yeah, Brains and Beauty by Dr. Jamelia said, how I did it, watch my 2 videos, it will tell you what I did. Ray Cooley said, did you do both cardio and weightlifting or just cardio, and how often per week? Did you measure your body composition, body fat percentage and muscle mass X and gain weight at the beginning before actually losing weight? Okay, so I didn't measure my body composition, my body fat percentage, my muscle mass, etc. I didn't do any of that, unfortunately, and I go 6 times a week, and I just told you guys what I did. So Sophia said, now I have big boobs and I hate it because I'm so young, but did you lose much weight at your boobs? Because my doctor said that a diet or sport wouldn't change their size. So yeah, you can lose weight in your boobs, definitely. I think I've maybe lost a pound. I don't know, actually I don't know how much boobs cost, probably less than that, but my clothes definitely look nicer. And I know I've lost weight in my boobs because you know when you wear a bra and you know when like your boob is popping out of it like that and it's really ill-fitting? Now that I've lost some weight, my boobs are more like, it's more in, do you know what I mean? So I've definitely lost some weight in my boobs, not a massive amount, but you will lose some of your boobs, 110% you will lose some. It just depends how much weight you lose, but I definitely have noticed a difference. My boobs were much bigger than this. Before I was a J, I was a UK 34J, that's just ridiculous, and now I think I'm back to a G, but I'm gonna get measured, and if I get measured before I put this video up, I'll write my new size there. So yeah, you can lose weight from your boobs. Hermione Granger 1030 said, you look gorgeous, you did before anyways, you must be so proud of your journey, keep going and rock that figure. What did you eat before your lifestyle change? Were you kind of addicted to junkish food, didn't eat a balanced diet, and if so, how did you stop deal with this? So as I told you guys before, I was eating junk food every single day. Yes, I was, and Was it hard to stop? Yes, it was. The first week or two was really hard to stop, and I started my lifestyle change after I got back from America, so it was really hard because obviously all those greasy food, the pizza, the chicken wings, all that stuff, so it was really hard, but I just had to do it because I could finally see how big I looked. I could finally see it, like I could finally be like, oh my god, like it was like a wake-up call. I was like, shit, you look huge. So yeah, it was really hard, but I could finally see how big I'd gotten, so I was like, no, I need to do this for myself. And plus I incorporated treat days, so every Friday I would have a treat meal, but the first 2 weeks I really wanted to break the habit. I didn't have any treats, I didn't have any junk food because I really wanted to kickstart it quickly, so I didn't want to hinder my progress by a pound or so. So I thought, no junk food for 2 weeks, and then off on the 3rd week on a Friday I can start having junk food again. So I have junk food once a week, and that's very doable, that's very manageable, that's kind of what we should be doing. That's all in moderation, and that kind of shears. Before and after pictures, I showed you guys a few before pictures. I'll show you the ones I've shown you so far. I'm gonna save so these are my before pictures. If you want to see what I look like now, just look at my swimwear haul that I put up before this video, and I'm gonna save some other pictures for my weight loss story because that video will be coming out once I lose everything I want to lose, so just hold tight for that. But for now, here are some pictures of how I used to look before. Atrocious. Latoya Yohane said, how did you find losing arm fat? So I've lost some arm fat, definitely, because it was like over here before, I'm sure. How did I find losing that? You can't really target those areas just drop naturally. Like your weight in your face drops, your weight in your arms drop, your weight in your legs drop. It just all goes all together, and genetics is what controls where you lose your weight from. So unfortunately it's all about genetics. But if you want to tone up your arms, then obviously do more like arm exercises. But my arm fat when I was losing weight, really. So yeah, when you lose weight it just comes off your whole body, but where it comes off the most is all about genetics. So yeah. Renee and said, hey Nikki, first off congrats on your weight loss. Thank you. 30 pounds is a massive achievement. My questions are, how did you achieve your weight loss, and what is your goal body shape and size? So watch my 2 videos to find out how I achieved this weight loss so far, and what is my goal body shape and size. So my goal body is my body right now, but slimmer. And my goal size is, well, I'm a size 10 already, and that's what I wanted to be. So, but I don't know how I'm a size 10 but not where I'm supposed to be. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to split this into a part 2 because I want to answer everyone's questions, but I don't want this video to be disgustingly long. So stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to put up tomorrow. So if you want to see part 2, then just stay tuned for tomorrow's video and I will put it up for you guys. I just don't want this video to be super long, and I know people have got stuff to do and I want to respect people's time. But if you guys want to see if your question gets answered or see the rest of the answers, then just stay tuned for tomorrow's video and I'll put it up then. So guys, take care and I will see you tomorrow. Click here for tomorrow's video. I would have put it in by then, so click here for part 2.